Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. As you can see, it's still dark outside. Yes, very early here this morning. I've been up since 4:30. I'm just in the shop here now. I'm going to clean out the side-by-side. Ready for the big cattle roundup. Father-in-law's coming about 8:30. We'll get everybody out of the field into the corrals, and then from there into trailers, and then off to Rio Grande for the rest of the winter. So why does it have to be so early? Well, you know what? Folks got places to be. And the reality is, if you're not getting up before the sun, you're probably never going to accomplish your dreams. And so it is incredibly cold here this morning. And I shouldn't say it's incredibly cold. It's right at the freezing mark, which, I mean, it seems really cold. And you just get soft over summer. We've had a beautiful fall. And now we're at the tail end of that, quite evidently, because we've already had our first snowfall. Now we're getting frost pretty much every night. But nevertheless, I got to run over to the pigs and get them fed. They need to put in some overtime doing some eating here, because I certainly don't really want to be packing water to those pigs every single day now that it's freezing all the time, because, well, you know, you can't just run a garden hose over there and away you go, right? Because the hose is always frozen. So the quicker they hit that 200-pound mark, the happier I'll be. Well, I had to put my big coat on because it's definitely chilly this morning. Down here, I got the horse trailer. We're going to haul calves in this one. Clayton's bringing the big cattle trailer. Most of the cows look like they're right there at the gate, ready to come in. So there's a pipeline right away that runs this way, and I'm going to park the truck and the trailer across it. And hopefully the cows come straight across and into the corrals here without too much fuss about anything. Good morning, cows. Well, don't bugger off that way. Why don't you come this way? Come on, cows. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Looks like we're gonna get them all. Perfect. Ready to move some cows? Right on. Move cows. You too. Come on. That's it. That's all. If you hadn't guessed, we're over at the in-laws ranch here. Just dropped off the cows. We're gonna see if we can round up some bulls, take the bulls back to our place for the winter here. Go on there, big fella. Get around, Fredo. Get around there. Come on. There you go. Come on, girls. Well, we're back home now, and I just finished putting up the security panel at the end of the corrals here so I can run the sheep back in this little bit, get them on some grass again. They're down by the dugout now, and there's literally nothing there. There's not a whole lot here either. And we were just talking on the way home from Rio Grande how we might have to either figure out some more fencing or just fetch them up and get them on hay. But there's still a tinge of green there, so I'm going to keep them on grass down here for a little bit longer. And I figure if we're going to get more than 2 to 3 days of snow in the forecast, well, then it's just going to be time to run them up and get them onto hay and grain for the rest of the winter. I don't know what else to do. So a little field like this one right here, you guys should be able to run 50 ewes and their lambs on here all summer long. And we ran 20 ewes and their lambs on here for 2.5 months. And I mean, there's still some dry, scrubby grass. This is really just the leftovers from years gone by that hasn't ever been eaten. It's dried up. We should probably just burn it off and start fresh. A year like this, I don't really want to burn it off. I want to leave it there because it's maybe all to get to eat right now. I did, however, open up the big square pen there where the rams spend most of their summer. We moved them out as soon as we moved ewes into here, just because we didn't want to have I guess, love in the air, which usually leads to January born lambs. Didn't have any time for that, so I opened that up and the ewes can come down. Now that's kind of recovered. They can come clean that up. That'll only take them 3-4 days probably. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Boy, look at them run. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. All right, come on, girls. Well, let's put folks to sleep with this video. I have to test my sheep whispering skills here. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. I think I still got it. Come on, girls. Be curious to know if I was to run them from all the way down here, just chasing a bucket of grain maybe, if I could get them all the way up to the house way up there without having to run away. I don't know if I'm ready to tempt fate quite that hard yet. Come on, girls. I think they see the open gate here and I won't even have to do anything. They're just gonna go for it. Let's make some whistling noises like I meant to do that. And away we go. They're all in. But there is actually still quite a bit of nice green grass in here. This recovered quite nicely after we pulled the rams out of here. So they can clean this up. Like I said, it'll take them 3-4 days, I'm sure, to make it look like that. But that'll buy us a little bit more time. I'd like to, in a perfect world, have these out until November, until we had to run them back up into the farmyard. We shall see. We shall see if that works or not. Anyways, that's enough animal moving escapades for one day. The wife's made up a pot of soup, potato and bacon, actually, from bacon raised right here on the farm, and potatoes grown in our own garden, and it is delicious. In fact, the other day I had 3 bowls of it, so I probably would have had 4 if I could have fit one in. So it's really, really good. So I'll let you go for now. I'm gonna head off for supper. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. So as it turns out, I'm walking back down the hill again, because the whole point of me come walking down here earlier wasn't just to move the sheep and set up security panels. It was also to grab the side-by-side, which I left down here when we were moving cows, and take it up to the house. But I was so anxious to get me some of that potato soup, which, by the way, was delicious, that I left the side-by-side here completely and just marched my butt up the hill. Anyways, down I go. I'll go get it. So I really will let you go now. And I hope you have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.